So what is informal learning? As human beings, we are naturally curious. We learn through our siblings, our friends, and our community. We borrow ideas from other people to see if the big new idea is a good fit for us. We are ultimately dependent on each other for reflection of our own learning. Tannenbaum describes informal learning in these 5 terms. 1. Learner-directed and initiated, and so that the learner chooses where and when they're going to learn. 2. Intentional for self, meaning the learner is going to focus on what they want to learn for themselves. 3. Focused and active, meaning the learner is focused on their particular personal goal and actively pursuing it. 4, that learning is occurring outside of the formal learning environment, outside of college, university, and school, and under the tutelage of instructor. And 5, that learning is dynamic and malleable, that learning could take a sudden change in direction at any time. One of the founders of the concept of informal learning was John Dewey. He stressed fewer rules and more participation in education, although the term informal learning had not yet evolved. Cyril Huell was a mentor to Malcolm Knowles, who we'll see next, and he dedicated his book, Inquiring Minds, to him. He set forth 3 types of adult learners: goal-oriented, social-motivated, and learners for the sake of learning. Malcolm Knowles is credited with having coined the term informal learning, and he wrote the book Informal Adult Learning in 1951. Patrick Penland performed a survey in the late 1970s which revealed the top 3 reasons people prefer to learn on their own. 1. To set one's own pace. 2. To learn in one's own style. And 3. To keep their learning flexible. Alan Taw said, "There's this normal natural thing going on, and yet it's not recognized, it's invisible." And he was speaking of informal learning. His studies revealed that at least 70% of all learning by adults is through informal means. Frank Kofeld said, "The asking of good questions is the most important thing of all." He found in his work that informal learners consider their investigations very much a part of who they are as people. Jay Cross is a very contemporary, very active, informal learning proponent. He runs his own blog, and in his work he finds that at least 85% of all learning is on the informal side of the formal-informal continuum, and asks the question that if this is the case, then why don't we pay more attention to informal learning? Jean Love is a social anthropologist at Berkeley, and she has been quoted as saying that learning is ubiquitous and ongoing, though often unrecognized as learning as such. And finally, Ellen Prioun was noted in a recent YouTube video interviewed as having said that 99% of all learning we do is on the informal side of the continuum. Her work is in studying the role model and apprenticeship learning. In 2001, Stephen Billett, an instructor with the School of Vocational Technology and Arts Education in Griffith University, Australia, stated, "There is no such thing as informal learning," citing that whatever we do results in learning something, that all learning takes place within social communities, and that all gatherings of people are social.